Before I begin this review for The Witcher 3's Blood and Wine expansion, I would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you who have subscribed to the channel and to those of you who have left such great, often informative comments. As we are living through some tumultuous times of present, I very much hope that this video finds you all well. Replaying the entirety of The Witcher 3 The Wild Hunt in preparation for this video, this time on the PlayStation 5 version, released on the 14th of December 2022, has been a marvellous experience. It not only reaffirms everything that was stated in the review of both the base game and Hearts of Stone, the first DLC expansion for the game, but made this reviewer once again question whether or not The Witcher 3 actually deserved to be named the greatest game of the previous decade, over The Last of Us. Released on the 31st of May 2016 for the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One and PC, and subsequently for the Nintendo Switch on the 15th of October 2019, Blood and Wine is the second and final expansion for The Witcher 3, and proves to be a wondrous assortment of new adventures for The Witcher, Geralt of Rivia, that takes place some time after the final events of the base game's campaign storyline. How you finish the main story will also affect certain aspects of your experience within Blood and Wine. Unlike the previous expansion Hearts of Stone, which was set within the existing areas of the base game, Blood and Wine sees Geralt traverse to the new Duchy of Toussaint. Toussaint is a beautiful, magical and colourful new semi-open world area for you to explore, which has a distinct Frankian flavour to it. The use of colour and the introduction of new environmental ideas, and in particular some truly enchanting skysphere ideas, all augment that unique oil painting style that is the signature of The Witcher 3's graphical identity. Despite most of the environmental design work in terms of meshes, with the notable exception of many building structures being largely the same as in other areas of the base game, it is the way in which they are used and the greater use of more vibrant colours that gives Toussaint its bewitching and delightful character that sets it apart from anything the player will have experienced before. In terms of gameplay, the player has the opportunity to craft Grand Master armour sets from the different Witcher schools, although this is also dependent on the player having already crafted the earlier sets within each school. Complete sets of Grandmaster armour and weapons provide two distinct bonus attributes that can be of great help in combat. In addition, players will also be able to explore a new way to further augment Geralt's skills. There is also a slew of new armour, weapons and items to collect on your adventures. The undoubted strength of Blood and Wine, as was within the base game and the Hearts of Stone expansion, is the way in which lead writer Marcin Blacher not only remains faithful to the heritage of the novels, but the way in which he conveys and presents the new adventures and main story of the expansion to the player. Overlaying all of this is the exploration of vampires, and it is here that the expansion particularly shines. The vampires that Geralt encounters in the main story of Blood and Wine are portrayed as higher beings, reminiscent of Tolkien's elves, although cursed, or as portrayed in the incredible Underworld movie series.
I've given you all the proof you need.
Incoherent thoughts and images, nothing more. Which is precisely why the awakening is performed by an elder. You do not possess the necessary skills.
But I did see Lucian. I shot him. You must believe me.
The chain has never been broken. Not once. Not in 14 centuries. Not since we elders first began to leapfrog through time.
And yes, the reason that particular clip is included here is because this reviewer is in love with Selene, played by the gorgeous Kate Beckinsale. Marcin Przybyłowicz, Mikołaj Stroński and Piotr Musiał deliver an absolute masterclass in musical composition, retaining the folk orchestrated percussive-fueled fusion of the base game soundtrack with some mystical and transcendent new ideas that cement the expansion's individuality. The Witcher 3's Blood and Wine proves to be an enthralling, entertaining and delightful set of new, memorable adventures. As a swan song to The Witcher 3, a player could not ask for a better gaming experience. Blood and Wine is one of the greatest game expansions ever released. Utterly wonderful.